to the 3AA East, the New Hanover Wildcats, head coach Earl Smith. The Wildcats are 14-1 on the year, 6-1, finishing second place in the Mid-Eastern 3A, 4A Conference. The principal at New Hanover is Dr. Rob Morgan. The athletic director is Keith Moore. The Wildcats are making the school's first appearance in an NCHSAA state championship game in the modern era. They have won 2 state championships dating all the way back to back-to-back titles in 1927 and 1928. From New Hanover High School, please welcome head coach Earl Smith.
New Hanover also in the state championship. You coach there. What is that like to know some of those kids, of course?
We're just so excited for Coach Smith, Coach Moore, the athletic director. Walston, I remember he's a lot taller than he was when I first met him, and coached his brother, and then Wiz Vaughn and Freddie and those guys. They were 9th graders and JV players, but little Freddie and Wiz were our ball boys when they were little bitty crumb snatchers, and Wiz would get on our bus and we took him all over the place with us. So there's a bunch of those kids. Grant Daly, I coached his 2 older brothers, Ben and Cole, and watching his little snot-nosed little run around and watching practice and stuff, and now here he is as a linebacker and doing what he's doing, and Nas and all those guys, just so excited. I texted all them as soon as I got on the bus on Friday night. I wanted to know how the Cats did, and I just texted everybody, go Cats and Dogs, and I never thought in my life I'd ever be putting Cats and Dogs together, but go Cats and Dogs.
This game, Reidsville's got 16, 19 state championships. Wallace has 5 or 6 of their own. How big of a game is this between 2 teams that know what it's like to win championships?
Well, to the outside world, it's huge. I made a comment earlier, you got, I guess, I was not part of that, but we got the welterweight championship belt, and if you look at boxing, and in 1A, 1AA, and the state kicks us out, now you got to move up boxing classes, and now you're getting ready to go to that next champion, and as for the kids, that's kind of the analogy I've given them. The biggest thing for me is the last 2A state championship Wallace-Rose Hill had was 1994. And on March 13th, I asked every kid there when the last 2A state championship was. And nobody remembered, and then all of a sudden they look on the board in the weight room and they said, 1994. And then I said, all right, how many of y'all were born in 1994? Stand up. Like, somebody stand up. And I was like, why am I the only one standing? None of these kids were alive. And, that's, for me coming in, I wanted to make sure those kids weren't happy and satisfied with winning 3 state championships. And a lot of people thought the Dogs were dead. For being an outsider before I got offered a job and all that started, a lot of people, when they got bumped to 2A, a lot of people said, oh yeah, Wallace is getting ready to get a lot of that payback. But these kids, they can play football, and everybody gets to watch them and knows that.